Next question. Okay, Brian Gregory. Has Pat P met Mel Blount yet? I'd love to be on a fly on the wall when they see each other in the Steelers facility. Have your cameras ready. Now, before Pat P answered that question, Brian Gregory, go back and look at our feed. We had Mel Blount on maybe about 2 years ago. Outstanding conversation, by the way. And at that time, I think Pat was with the Cardinals. So if you want to look at that conversation or listen to it, just go back to our feed. It was March of 2021.
Hey, that's when we was fresh out.
We're for no question. So we had Mel Blount on at that particular time. If Brian, if you want to check it out, go back. It's in our feed. You can find it. But Pat P, have you met the legend in person?
Yes.
In person.
Yes. I have met the legend in person. I'm gonna tell you where.
You see how big he is?
Hello. I'm gonna tell you where I met him at.
Okay.
In such a fitting atmosphere, such a fitting form to meet the great Mel Blount, the guy who kind of,
he changed the game.
He did change the game.
He had his own rules.
But some people say, Willie Brown, the old, Willie Brown kind of invented the press. But when I want to say getting hands on guys at the line of scrimmage, he was the guy. But I first met Mel Blount. And I can't remember the year. It was whatever year we played the Cowboys in the Hall of Fame game. I want to say that was 2016,
That's a Hall of Fame game,
if I'm not mistaken. Eric, you might have to go back and pull that up. But whatever year that was, I met Mel, and we were just chopping it up on the sideline, and he was just telling me how much of a fan he was of me, and how much he admired my game, how we kind of because at that time I kind of I started to establish myself. I think I was in year 5, year 6 at the time, had, 2 or 3 all pros under my belt. And he was like, man, I really just love the way, you attack the game, like how you're not afraid of the competition. It reminds me so much of, how I was back in the day. And I just remember that conversation at the 40-yard line, 2017. So that was year 7, year 6 for me. And I remember that conversation at the 40-yard lines right before the national anthem and all that stuff. They doing the introduction of all the new inductees. And I was like, man, that's big coming from, the great Mel Blount, because as I consider myself a shutdown corner, a bump and run corner, that's something that he did. And for me getting the praise from him at that aspect, in my career, and I still was considered, a vet, but I was going into year 6, so still kind of a young guy. You know what I mean? And that was big, getting that praise from him, and now to be, on a team that he actually had the opportunity to suit up for is awesome.
So you met him in 2017. Have you met him since becoming a Steeler?
No, I have not.
Not yet. Okay.
And I hear all the greats, all the
they all Pat, they show up big time.
Back. Yeah, so I can't wait, man. I can't wait. There's a lot of gold jackets that I get to be around for sure.
Oh, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them, and they show you love. They rock and roll with you, man. Have you seen Joe Green in the facility yet?
Man, I haven't seen any greats just yet because it's still early. I may see some guys minicamp. They say a lot of guys start to come around doing minicamp because they know that's mandatory. Most guys on the team will be around. So that's what I hear. But I'm excited to meet all the Steeler greats, man. I'm just so happy to be, associated with such a great organization. And,
you in now.
Not only a great, but a storied organization. They've done it right from day one. And they got Lombardis, man, and they're going to give you an opportunity to win a Lombardi because they got the formula.
That's what you want. We got the 6 of them things. They shined up too in the
all of them.
Yeah, they shined up. But thank you once again, Brian Gregory, for the outstanding question.